Hi guys, welcome to Cognitive Hub Talent Tutorials. In this video, I am going to explain about how to use a RunIf Trigger in Talent Studio, as well as I am also going to explain about one more error handling component in Talent Studio, that is nothing but a tWarn component using a RunIf Trigger. Now without wasting any time, let's dive into the topic. Okay guys, here what I am doing is I have created a new job named error handling. So first of all, I am creating a sample file here, t file input delimited, and I am also inserting a t map here. And here what I am doing is here I am filtering it out. I am adding one more for now I want to configure this thing. I want to add a schema here for first. Here the schema is first name, which is a string, and next one is last name, and then age, which is also which is an integer. So I want to change the data type to integer, and I am saving it, clicking OK. And we need to modify the path of the file here. We need to specify the path. This is the path where the sample.txt is present, and I am clicking OK. Here the row separator is /n and the field separator is comma, so I am changing it. Here the header value is 1, so I am modifying the header as 1, and I am also enabling the die on error option here. And now I am good to connect this t file input delimited with t map. Yeah, now for the t map, what I am doing is I am creating a new output table, out1, and another output table. Sorry, I don't want to create another output table. For now what I am doing is I am clicking all the variables and I am dragging and drop to this thing. Now what I want to do is I want to add a filter for it. So for adding filter, what I want to do is I want to enable the expression filter here. So in the expression filter, I want to write it as row1 dot age greater than 30. So I want to filter out all the people whose age is greater than 30 in the first table, and I want to create another table which will collect all the rejects, like filter rejects. So I want to drag and drop all the files here again. Want to drag and drop to this file. Yeah, I am clicking the range button here. Here it will ask for catch output rejects. I am clicking for it, and on the false button I am again clicking it, and I am clicking the 3 dots, and I am changing to true here for the catch output reject. What it will show is it will collect all the filter rejects. I am saving it. If you are not sure about it, go to filter rejects and filtering using tmap editor in my video lectures. I am saving it. Now what I want to do is I want to add tlog row here, one tlog row as well as another tlog row component. Now what I want to do is I want to connect this with out1 and this with out2. Yeah, now I am good to go. Now what I want to do is I want to add a tDie component if any error happens. tDie component with t file input delimited. So how to use a tDie component I have already illustrated in the previous lecture. In this video, what I want to do is I want to show you how to use a RunIf Trigger and how to use a tWarn component here. So I want to add a message here. First of all, I want to run this. Let's see what is the output that we are having. See here, for the first row it is having 4 rows, and for the second tlog1 you are having 3 rows as output, and for the tlog you are having a one row as a output. Now what I want to do is I want to add a warning here. So I am clearing it. I want to change this output to table modes, and similarly for table log 2. What I want to do is I want to add a tWarn component here, and I am clicking it. And what I want to do is I am just adding below it. So for the tWarn row I am mentioning it as number of output rows are less than the input rows, less than the number of input rows. Suppose this is the warning message that I want to print. Now what I want to do is I want to connect this tLog2, not a tLog2. I want to place this tLog2 to top position. Now what I want to do is now I want to connect tLog1 row with RunIf Trigger with 2 and connecting to tWarn. So what this RunIf Trigger means is I want to configure this RunIf Trigger. This RunIf Trigger will have only the condition spacebar here. Now I want to place a condition like if number of rows present in the row 1 connector is greater than number of rows present in the tLog row 1, then you will be having some warning message like number of output rows are less than the number of input rows. That is what I want to create now. So for that what I want to do is I want to assign some condition for that. So what I am doing is I want to take the help of a component variables which are present in the below the repository panel in the outline tab. So what I want to do is I want to do tFile input row. Here we have a total number of rows. Just drag and drop to there. So these are nothing but a number of rows present in the tFile input delimited connector. So these files is greater than, if these files is greater than tLog row 1, number of lines present in the tLog row 1. If this happens, then I want to execute this query. Obviously this like for this job this condition will get executed, because here for the tFile input delimited row we have total of 4 rows, and for the output row the people whose age is greater than 30, the people are only 3. That means 4 is greater than 3. That means the tWarning will get executed definitely. So that is how it will work. I am saving it. So let's check how it works. I am saving it. This is how what we configured previously. What I did was I removed the out2 connector to another tLog row component. So what happens is in the tLog row component, it is for now it is not showing it warning in my local system. So so what I want to do is I am just running it. So if the condition is true, then it is showing that the connection is showing that if it is true, then it is showing a true message here. If it is not true, then it is showing false here. Suppose if I change the condition here in the component to less than, then it is showing as a false here. I am saving it and I am running it. So if you see this, then on the connector itself it is showing a false button here. So this is how tWarn will work, and this is how RunIf condition will work using a component variables and all. So that's all for this video guys. Thank you for watching.